AaroniMoses, AaroniMoses, we the bang, we the bang, we the bang, we the bang, AaroniMoses, AaroniMoses, we the bang, we the bang, we the bang, we the bang. Hey, like, share, comment, subscribe, 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 like, share, comment, subscribe.
Yo, what up? It's AaroniMoses, and this video is about one of my goals, something that I want you to embrace, to have. I don't want this to be a long ass video, but you already know. So my goal, one of my mantras, affirmations for this week is I'm a master of my creativity. I unlock my greatest potentials to be a creative genius. It's all about creativity. I have features coming out pretty soon. I got a brand new mic. That shit sounds fucking beautiful. My other mic was okay. I had some issues with it. The fucked up thing about that is, funny thing, as soon as I got the mic, I started doing affirmations and mantras for creativity. I'm sorry I'm moving around. My feet are cold and I'm about to get a beer. But soon, the first day I got my new mic. When it got delivered, guess what happened? I fixed the old one and it sounds good as new, and I was pissed. So I'm gonna sell that mic and get some new speakers or a new interface or something, cause I was so salty, bro. Oh my god, I didn't really have to spend $200 on that motherfucker, but I bought a new mic and it sounds better, so fuck it. But anyways, this video is about being bored and the dangers of being bored. Everybody's, oh, AaroniMoses, I don't have a girlfriend, I can't make money, I'm depressed. What do I do? You don't have a girlfriend, you don't have money, you're depressed, you don't know what you want to do, you're in your senior year, you have all these problems in your life. What do you do with your spare time? Watch your videos. What else? Do drugs? Drink alcohol? Alright, what else? Stay in the house and go to sleep? What? So all you do is watch my videos, drink and smoke, stay in the house, go to sleep, and be depressed? And not have a job, and not have money, and not talk to girls? Yeah, what do I do? What are you talking about? Go outside, bro. Stop. Are you bored a lot in your life? Yeah, I just I wait for my friends to get off work and to come home from school. Bro, that's your problem. You're not being creative. People always say they don't have time to do some shit, and everybody's response is, make time. Bro, a lot of these people, a lot of you guys, you can't be bored, alright? You know what boring people do? They do boring shit. They're bored. People are boring because they're used to being bored. They're okay with it. They're bored and they're okay with it. They built a life off of being bored, okay? You are obviously not one of those people. You're not okay with being bored. It makes you depressed. It makes you want to hurt yourself. It makes you fuck up your physical form. Bro, you want to not be depressed? You want a girlfriend? You want to get some money in your pocket? Stop being bored. Stop being bored and stop acting like there's nothing to do. You're fucking up your creativity. You're fucking up your mind, your body, and your soul. There's nothing wrong with doing nothing. Sometimes. But don't make it a lifestyle. Don't make it a habit. Don't make it a part of your DNA. What are you gonna do? When your children get old enough to take care of themselves and to make dinner and shit, to go outside, you're gonna... You stink like a... You smell like... Oh! Damn you, buddy. Nah, you can't eat my hand. I'ma just get you some, I got you though. Okay. He needs a diaper. I mean a bottle. This nigga smells like a bucket of shrimp. Here. And don't ask me for shit else. Smelling like that, boy. You better go to college. Anyways, I'm not even gonna go there with that. But it doesn't make sense for you to ask me this life-changing fucking advice, and you haven't even made any effort to eradicate these things from your life. Dramatic people, like the video Dramatic People I made, all these things come from really the seed of being bored. People, if you think about it, people usually only think of negative things when there's nothing to do. Or they build negative habits, bad habits, negative lifestyle choices. Usually, honestly, when there's nothing good to do. People build positive things to stray away from negative things. People don't go, I'm bored, I'm gonna go to the gym. No. People usually schedule these things that are high vibrational. People usually have to make time and space and let other people know, hey, don't call me, I'm taking off work to do this. Okay. You don't just go to the, I don't really go to the gym at all. But it's my understanding that you don't just, I think I'm just gonna go to the gym. Sometimes, but if you're on a real schedule, a real regimen, a real goal, look, I wanna gain 10 pounds of muscle by the fucking end of the year. I'm gonna build this. I'm gonna build this. I wanna lose this. You usually have I have to eat this many proteins. This much amount of protein, these amount of green foods. I only do leg day and arm day and chest day and blah, blah, blah. That is to stray away from dying skinny, 46, a smoker with a pot belly. All that skinny, 46, pot belly, smoker, drinker, all that shit comes from you did all the other bullshit that you don't approve of. Now you come home and you relax. Actually, relaxation and boredom as two different things, alright? But you just sitting there eating chips and drinking Kool-Aid on your porch, smoking a cigarette, waiting for people to come by that you grew up with, that are on their way to college and going to work, and you're just sitting around doing that, waiting for them to pass so you can say hi. Oh, 3 more hours. Another person I grew up with, going to be successful. Look, boredom, I think of boredom as a form of stress. Just like how they say anger is an expression of fear. I think boredom and stress, they're just as dangerous. Everybody's, AaroniMoses, why don't you stress? How do you keep yourself from stressing? I don't try to keep myself from stressing. I just don't do it. I don't give it a thought. I don't give it power, and nothing stresses me out. I don't give a shit about anything. I detach myself so much from everything that nothing bothers me anymore. I'm not going to say that. I don't get stressed because stress doesn't motivate me. Stress makes me want to stay away from everybody. Really. People stress and they look 10 years older than they are because they drink on the weekends and they smoke every fucking day. No, you're stupid. Alright? I don't stress. I get sad, very clear zen, where it's just like I'm God looking down on the world, or I get angry. Those are the only 3 ways that I know how to respond to a bad situation, or I feel nothing. I get numb. So 4. can't pay the rent. Because those things, anger makes me feel good. It motivates me. It makes me want to work harder, faster. I might hurt myself, won't feel it. It's a drug. Anger is, I love being angry. It's a drug for me. Sadness, that's a good feeling, that depressive, that blue, like, want to kill myself. Like, if I killed myself right now, everybody would be in a better place. I would be dead and happy, and everybody's lives will be so much better. That sadness, I feel that all the time, alright? I just don't act on it. But that sadness, when it's over, it makes everything so clear, you know? Sometimes I do that shit on purpose. I think about Amy Winehouse dying, that makes me sad. I listen to her music, go outside, don't want to talk to anybody, sit like this all tense, smoke my cigarette, hand shaking a little bit, you know? That shit, when it's over, it makes everything so much clearer. I read an article about being depressed, and it says when you're sad, you're not supposed to ignore it. You're supposed to sometimes just jump into it, feel it, swim in it. Don't ignore being fucking sad and depressed and shit. That's not good. That's not healthy. Sometimes people ask you, I'm just depressed. I feel like shit. I want to kill myself and kill somebody else. I'm homicidal and suicidal. Don't tell people that. But just, you know, when I feel those feelings, it motivates me later. It's like an investment. Indulging in this sad emotional state is investing in the amount of clarity that I'll have later and the amount of motivation that I will have later when I feel better. It also makes me more creative. And the Zen, not feeling anything, just looking down at earth like I'm God. That's like, have you ever gotten slapped? Like your mom just slapped the shit out you, and it's like you didn't feel it. You're just like, man, fuck that shit. And she just whoosh, and you're just like, and just everything just became clear. That's how sometimes that's how it happens. Sometimes something really fucked up happens, and I just get to step back like, okay, just zen, like straight up. I don't know where this comes from. Just getting hurt, just where you know, like that did hurt, but I'm just focused right now. Anyways, when those things happen to people, usually the same people that get stressed are the same people that get bored. I've met other people who don't get stressed in the ways that I do, and that they just handle it the same way. But the people that are bored, they take a program, and then people at work, they take a program and they run with it and they make it something that it's not. But people at work, when they ask me, Aaron, don't you just get bored? I'm like, no, I have businesses. I'm building up. I'm constantly checking on somebody. I'm constantly checking something. Being at work gives me anxiety because it gives me the opportunity to be bored because there's not a lot to fucking do a lot of the times. Being at work takes me away from my real work. And when you have real work, when you have a real purpose, when you're not a piece of shit, excuse me, just because you're bored doesn't mean you're a piece of shit. But that is the time that you need to use to at least discover. If I had a TV, I don't watch TV because I don't have a TV. But if I had a TV, I am allowed to watch TV because I'm not doing it out of boredom. I'm not drinking and smoking out of boredom because I'm just so bored. I'm doing it because I did something. I'm doing it because I need to do something after. It's a trigger or it's a fucking come down thing. It's a relaxation tool. It's a trigger and a relaxation tool and a massage. If I had the bread, I would just have women constantly just massaging me just randomly. Just massage my head. Good, go. You know, but boredom makes you depressed. Boredom makes you dramatic. Boredom makes you fat or skinny in a bad way. Makes you out of shape. People don't do good things when they're bored a lot of the times. Alright, they do ignorant things, and when people come and look at your life and they're like, you must have been bored a lot. today, because look what you did. Alright? I mean, yes, some people just clean. I was bored, so I cleaned my house. I washed my car. But those aren't, like, those are good, creative things. But a lot of people aren't creative enough to do something positive when they're bored. They build personality disorders. You know what? They get bored and they start killing flies. Then they start killing roaches. Then they, what does the inside of a dead cat look like? Then they run out of dead cats, and they go make dead cats, and then they go make dead people. That's pretty extreme. But just don't be bored, because if you're bored all the time, you're gonna be lame or a psycho. That's really it. Alright? It's AaroniMoses. Peace.